you and welcome to the show. I'm your host, John Block, and we've got the dopest guest for you today. Mr. Malik Stout, the host of On the Blockchain Show, will be here in the building. Yes, very cool, right? Yeah, you're gonna love the combo. Okay, so in the past, we've talked about a few three-letter words on this show, like SEC and FTX, but now there's a two-letter word we just have to talk about. This two-letter word is on track to change music, art, and culture in ways that we can't even predict. Okay, so the two letters are AI, and this new artificial intelligence is producing an OMG response and transforming critics into customers. We'll keep an eye on this new two-letter word and see how the story unfolds. As for me, I'm old school. I like the two-letter word we've always used to transform crowds of people. Somebody say ho! yeah, that's right. Now on with the show.
Welcome to Rock the Block. I'm your host, John Block, and today's special guest is Malik Stout, host and founder of On the Blockchain Show. Malik, what's up? How you doing?
Yo, what up, my brother? How you feeling, baby? Everything blessed?
Oh, man, definitely feeling blessed. Thank you for making time and chatting us today on the show, man. Appreciate you being here.
Nah, man, appreciate you always, man. Everything is blessed. Man, it's my pleasure, man. Just here to support, you know what I mean, and show the love, man.
All right. So let's dive in first. So let's talk about the origins, your crypto origins. What's your origin story? How'd you hear about this thing, and how'd you feel about it once you heard about it?
Oh man, I heard about crypto back in like 2017 from a couple of my buddies in the music industry, and it was just, everybody kind of was sleeping on it. To be honest with you, I can't lie, including myself. You know what I mean? But I took a on it, invested some money in it early stages. Well, it wasn't early, but 2017 years. And, I started making a couple of flips, started seeing how I could navigate through the game. And, I obviously took a couple of L's, of course, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey guys, man, listen, man, until y'all take some L's in this, man, you're not really in it, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you that too, man. Like, if it's you in this and it's just going smooth and correct and there's nothing going wrong, then you're gonna have a rude awakening, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, man, so that just led to me getting into the crypto and just seeing the aspect of it, like hopping into it, like allowed me to see the importance the importance of it, and then just the difference that it brought to the game as far as us dealing with cash, just the cash game, the credit game. So I started to dive into it a little bit, get my feet wet, and get my portfolio up, you know what I mean?
All right, excellent. So let's talk about your show, On the Blockchain Show. When did you come up with this idea, and when did it hit you that you felt, you need to put this out there, this is important?
So 6 months ago, man, 6 months ago, one of my guys, actually another one of my guys that was my clients in the music industry, that kind of introduced me to NFTs in general, like 3-4 years ago. He seen I was so into it and like how passionate I was about it. I guess I kind of was like, looking back now, I guess I was kind of like the hood advocate for NFTs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the guy telling everybody, like, yo, bro, get your collection up. Like, this is what you want to do. This is where you want to be headed towards. So I guess, looking back, I didn't even realize I was doing it. But yeah, looking back, I guess that's how it came into play. And, so then I guess this was like 3-4 years ago. I was just, I was promoting it, telling everybody, I was trying to really get the people in the culture, people in the community, people that, in the marginalized communities that really wasn't aware and really wasn't getting the access that I was getting to this. You know what I mean? I was trying to, provide the access and the knowledge back to them. So like from that, one of my guys like, yo, fuck, you should do a podcast, and I was like, honestly, I was like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't like a big podcaster guy because I was just so much on the other side of music as far as like, being with the artists, having them in the clubs, having them in the studios, like, having them on the road, touring and different shit. So that was kind of my take on it, and but then I was like, fuck it, man, let me just do it. Let me just, take a stab at it. And I was just doing it as like, I ain't gonna say as a hobby, but I was kind of really doing it I was doing it because I was passionate about it, honestly. Like, I wasn't doing like, oh, this is my job, this is what I'm doing, this is the next thing. I didn't, I'm just like, yo, fuck it, this is what I'm about. let me spread the knowledge. Let me spread my word or whatever I'm on. You know what I mean? And people just started, taking to it, and started resonating with people. And they're like, oh, nah, like this is content like we need. We got to put it out. It's for the culture because of course we are the culture. And yeah, man, our main thing is to educate and entertain.
All right, that's dope. So, you are usually the interviewer, but now you're being interviewed, which is pretty dope. What value, do you see for the community in having these kind of dialogues?
Yeah, it's needed, man. First of all, like we always gonna need, when I say we, I'm talking about people of culture, ethnicities, different minorities, all minorities, all ethnicities, you know what I'm saying? Because this is all about diversity. So it's like, I see it as just, the culture and the people needing a voice, culture and the people needing a source, a viable source that they can trust and believe and, feel secure with, you know what I mean? So it wasn't until after I started it that's the that's the take that's how it was coming back to us. You know what I mean? That's the feedback we was getting. So, we just said, fuck it, let's take it and run with it, man, because, the people in the culture need a voice, and this is what we're here for. We're not money driven. There's a mission for us. We had to, like I said, to educate, entertain, give the access back to the people, and then have them come up with have them, be able to build their futures. You know what I mean? With more leverage right now in this time and era that we in.
Yeah, no, that's really great, important work that you're doing. And I know that, your show's going out to people all over, right? So, I mean, you're even, even in reaching, having an audience even inside prisons and things. So, I mean, tell me about that.
Oh shit, yeah, man. I mean, well, yeah, I take you order from the other spectrum, man. It's like, we, like you said, it's global, you know what I mean? So in the music industry, we have to be like, yo, viral. But, now it's like global. Like, and obviously, don't get me wrong, hip hop is always global, but it was about just being viral and just catching that viral moment, you know what I mean? But now Web3, we stepped it up a notch, you know what I mean? That's what we do. We make motherfuckers upgrade their shit, So it's like, now it's like, okay, we taking it from being viral to being global. And being global is having a global impact, you know what I'm saying? Impacting people globally, helping people globally, or shifting and changing people's life globally, you know what I'm saying? Or shit, like I say on the show every day, just putting a smile on somebody's face other than yours, you know what I'm saying? Wherever they at in the world, So this is like a different, it's a different era, but it's a different mentality, you know what I mean? Like we transform people, not just to Web3 platform, but Web3 mentality, man, because Web2 thinkers, man, shit, they don't get along with me. You know what I'm saying? They don't get along with me, man. But, but we talking to everybody and we onboarding them, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm gonna take it back to what you said. It's like, yeah, like I got, even my young brothers that's in the prison systems right now, literally right now. You know what I mean? That reach out to me, man. It's like they telling me, listen, they want to change their life. They willing to, they not willing, they're obviously willing, but they ready for a change. They ready for something different, rather than the old traditional ways, old traditional systems, and old traditional options. You know what I'm saying? Because all those three, it's nothing good coming from none of that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I got my brothers in prison, man. Like, and they looking to come out and make a new way for themselves, and come out and get some financial literacy, get some knowledge on this cryptocurrency, and then what it's going to take to lead them to build a generational wealth, you know what I mean, to residual income, you know what I mean, legally, you know what I'm saying, shit that ain't going to send them to prison, you dig? So this is big, man. Like we it's just a tip, but yeah, man, on the Blockchain podcast, we don't just call ourselves a podcast because well, it is a show. The podcast is just one aspect of the show. You know what I mean? But like we a catalyst for the people, you know what I mean? Essentially, man. So, it's about bringing our people, you know what I mean, to the promised land, man. You know what I mean? And when I say our people, I mean everybody, like all Web3 is. It don't matter your color, your race, your preference, religion, creed. We don't care. It's about like-minded individuals and creatives just coming together from any walk of life without being judged. It's like all them traditional boundaries, like we cut, it's all done. Like, we hate the middleman over here. You know what I mean? We don't like him. Like we stuck him over there somewhere and we don't even hear him. We don't see him. Like, it's direct access, direct, like and this is the beauty Because now that the middleman and the guy and all that red tape, like they over there somewhere under the rug, we all just building now. Now creators is rubbing shoulders and elbows, and we all just, and it's just like, it's not causing no friction. It's just iron sharpen iron. So it's like we be sharpening our steel over here for real. You know what I mean? To be better individuals and then come together and be better collective.
I love your mission that you're on with this. Now, like when I think about crypto culture, it reminds me of hip hop. You know,
That's
it really
what I'm saying.
Think about the early days
bro.
of hip hop, how people just came together. They used the materials that were available, they were innovating, and they were like rebels in their own lane. I mean, so do you see that similarity between crypto and hip hop, and do you embrace it in that kind of way?
Oh yeah, man. That's what's going on, bro. That's what I'm doing. You know, that's why it's such a seamless transition for me. You know, it's like I'm not doing nothing that I wasn't ever doing before. You know, I'm just doing it in a different space. I'm doing it in a digital era and in a digital platform. You know, in a digital space. So it's like it's the same thing, man. Same concept. You know what I mean? Same philosophies, man. Which was why everybody I interview, they say the same thing. You know, for a lot of the people, most people that's in this space, it was really a seamless transition from whatever they was doing in the traditional world, bring them into this digital world, you know? And so you just got to apply whatever it is, you know, your skills, your talents, and then figure out how it makes sense over here, you know? So, yeah, man, I think the sky's the limit, bro. I say that all the time, like sky's damn sure the limit. And whatever we could, plan and project out there, like we could really make it possible now with blockchain, you know, Web3. So so it's about taking full advantage of it and getting on the ground floor of it now. Because even 2017 in Bitcoin, like essentially I was early, but I was late. You know what I mean? Because I got like the early one was like right. So it's like now it's like us getting in on that real ground floor back then. So why wouldn't we take advantage of it now? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is true. So what's the best way for people to follow, get in contact with you, to, you know, tune into what you have going on?
Oh yeah, y'all can check us out all day, every day on the blockchain. So that's ONBLOCCHAIN on the blockchain. And that's on every platform, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, everything on the blockchain.com. That's our website. Check us out, tap in with us. And man, if you're trying to get interviewed, hit us up. If you're trying to learn something, hit us up. If you want a little bit of fun with your education, hit us up. You know, like we touching all topics, you know, financial literacy, cryptocurrency, Web3, NFTs, blockchain. Listen, man, sky's the limit, man. So no matter whether you in fashion, you in film, you're an artist, you in music, it doesn't matter, man. Like if you bake cookies, you know, we dealing with people right now that like my homegirl, she brought back the clay invention, clay creations, bro. Do you remember this, bro? She brought it all the way the fuck back to the Gumby days, bro. I know a lot of motherfuckers is young on here. Y'all gotta go Google who the fuck Gumby is. But especially if y'all other culture. See, this is the one thing too. Let me just give people just a little on the blockchain educational hip hop lesson. Y'all gotta do your research, man. I say so. You gotta do your research, but you gotta do homework though, okay? So it's like, it don't matter your age, man. It does not matter your age, man. When LeBron and when Kobe and Jordan and all the greats, they get into the game, not even the league yet, they get into the game, they gotta study, they gotta do homework. Who came before them, the legends, who paved the way. Y'all guys and girls, y'all gotta start doing this in this new era, man, because that's part of the disconnect, okay? It shouldn't be, oh, I don't know this, he's not from my era. That does not matter. If they from the culture and they from the same industry that you are in, you should know it, you know what I mean? And it's not nobody else's fault you don't know it but yours. So like, yeah, do your due diligence and do your research, but most of all, do your homework, people, so that when you get in the game, you prepared. You know what I mean? And that's like preparation is key. I can't say that any better. We are going to curate 2 events in Nigeria, in Africa next month, one being in Lagos, Nigeria, the other one being in Botswana. You know, in Botswana, we're helping Black filmmakers in Africa, you know, get funding through the blockchain, guys. Come on, guys in Africa and Botswana getting on this shit. Y'all better get up on this. Y'all better get up on this technology, you know. And then we doing a Afrobeats event in Lagos, Nigeria, you know, where we got like some of the top Afrobeats artists from Nigeria, from Africa, as a whole. And and we're bringing everybody together and introducing them to blockchain and Web3, man. This is what's going on right now. Hit us up, man. We appreciate you guys, man. And brother, man, like, I appreciate your time, and you even having me on the show, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, Malik, sharing all the news. Everybody definitely check them out. And once again, I know you're a busy man. I appreciate you making time to chat with us, Malik.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anytime, man.
Low-key giant.